Hi Pixies, welcome back to my channel. I'm Minxie and today I'm continuing doing the entrance for my island bell. This entrance is pretty much a doozy, and in my head the entirety of the front section of the island is the actual entrance. um Even though that is kind of a gigantic task. But after this video I will try not to consider everything to the left as the entrance, but it is what it is. But this part is the part that I want to work on today. I just want to fill it in with some castle gates and trees, and keep it really simple, and then do the sides here. I did do this area last night. I was experimenting and I actually really like how this looks. I think it has like a layer of elegance that I actually kind of adore, and I think I'm gonna put a tree back there. I feel like this area needs some trees, like just maybe like one or two more trees, and I'll probably use some stunted trees here instead of what I was originally gonna do and just have it lined with all adult trees. So yeah, this should be a really straightforward video, relatively short, and yeah guys, I still haven't flattened that last section of cliff that's in the top right corner of the island. I'm going to do it. I don't know when, but it will be done. And oh, before we get started with the actual speed build, I just wanted to show you guys what I did this morning. Yes, I did this actually this morning. If you hear my clickies of my controller, I am sorry. But I ended up doing this morning. I was gonna do something a little bit more fairy core leaning, but I just felt like keeping the elegance would I don't know, it would just make more sense. And I like the idea of having little nooks and hiding spots of fairy core up on like the cliffs here. So I don't know, maybe I'll carve out another section and hide some fairy core things, like that section in the last video that I said I was going to work on. I'm thinking I might just like carve that section out and then put fairy core stuff like in that little nook maybe. I haven't quite decided yet, but I think it would be a nice another little fun entrance to the fairy core world, or at least the beaches, which are probably going to be a fairy core thing. So I decided to just hold off on doing that until I can come up with a cohesive idea. If you guys have any ideas of what I should do up here, please let me know. But the more I get done on this cliff, the more I'm excited, because I want the fairy core section to be just as elegant as this section here, and I really want them to kind of flow into each other and still make sense. But yeah, I am gonna go ahead and get started. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I will see all of you guys at the end. All right, everyone. So this video is relatively short. I hope you guys don't mind. But the area that I was working in is really small. So I don't know why I'm surprised that it's actually as short as it is, but I guess it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. But I did really enjoy this build, which is always a great sign when you're building and you're starting to enjoy yourself. Like, I feel like the first two builds were just me trying to, like, I don't know, maybe get used to building this way, where I'm not really relying on flowers and weird terraforming. I'm kind of just letting the items do the work this time, and I feel like that's a little, I don't know, I feel like I make the items do the work in a lot of my builds, but in this one specifically, I'm really utilizing items that I don't normally use as much, and it is a little bit weird for me to work that way and having to think more structured than anything else, which surprisingly was really hard, but it shouldn't have been because of Sakura Bay. But even then, I was still like, what the heck is even happening, but like once I got the hang of it, it was like easy going from there, and I had no further issues except like me running out of items already. I don't understand. Like I thought I always think that I'm prepared for builds. Like I make sure I have at least 40 of the items that I'm going to be using, and I have the flowers, and I have all the things that I think I need. And then I go in my storage shed and I realize that I only have like 10 castle walls left. Like, how did that even happen? So now I have to go play the Treasure Island game where I can either order bot them or grab them, and I have to order bot them because of the amount I need. But I'm gonna have to do like, I really feel like I don't need as much, but I'm gonna order like 80 of the castle walls and the gates and stuff and see like if that helps. I was thinking about like carving out like another staircase that can lead to the beach, if anything. I'm still not too sure about that, and I probably won't do that because I don't feel like tearing anything down with this big cliff that I made. I'm just ready to just let it be, right? Just let that roll on along, and hopefully things will make sense, right? But this is probably one of my favorite cherry blossom codes, even though like I was afraid that it was going to be too overly complicated. Honestly, I kind of wish I went for this code and Sakura Bay, because like I downloaded the entirety of the code and it only took up, well, I don't think I did the entirety of it. Maybe I did, I don't know. But like there's like 4 pieces missing, but I don't need those 4 pieces. If I would have used this code, I probably would have had room to do other things on Sakura Bay. But you live and you learn, right? I did say in the last video that I wanted this island to feel like, at least the beginning of the island to feel very like, you know, elegant, but also have a hint of fairy court in there, which is why I was using the star fragments and the butterfly bug models. Like I feel like it's kind of hinting to what the rest of the island is going to look like, but also it does just kind of add to, you know, the castle vibes, right? I feel like I'm sorry if this sounds like so rambly and weird. Like I don't really know how to describe the feeling I get from this, because I want it to feel not realistic. I don't think I'm going for realistic, but I am going for whimsical in a way, I guess is the best way to put it. Like I am going for that little bit of magic. Like I don't want this place to feel like run down at all or it's too repetitive. I want it to be like cohesive and make sense. So I guess that's one of the biggest worries that I have for this island. Like I feel like it's not going to convey what I'm trying to get across, but I feel like I just get in my head a lot. So I was gonna put a moon by the staircase, but decided that was probably a bit much. And then I ended up putting it in a different section of the build anyway. So I feel like the moon works better there. And I was gonna put the that ever ash tree by the front part of the build, and just was like, you know what, let's just switch these items around, and that's what I ended up doing. I am a little all over the place with this build, and I feel like what I'm saying isn't really making much sense, but please forgive me. You guys, let me tell you, the struggle was real with this voiceover. I did an entire voiceover. Oh my god. I spilled my soul out to you guys. I'm so sorry, words are hard. I spilled my soul out to you guys. And the pain, I realized that my mic wasn't even plugged in. So I said all of that to the air. It just went away to the Animal Crossing gods. Just poof, gone. I was devastated. So I had to say all of this over. So now I'm a little flustered and I feel like I can't talk anymore, but it's fine. And I forgot my water upstairs. Like, you know what? It's fine. It's fine. It's about to be, what day is this going to be on? Friday. It's Friday. I'm just trying to get to the weekend. Okay. But anyway, I really, really like those, the stone and iron fence. Like, I think it's quickly becoming one of my favorite fences. And I just wish that they came in other colors. I would love to see a colorful variant of this. And I would love to see like, maybe like a blush colored and a white one, and even like an all black one. I feel like an all black one would be so perfect, especially if you're doing like a gothcore island. Oh my God. I know that we have the spooky fencing, but let's actually like vision, like let's picture it. An all black stone fence, it would be amazing. It would actually be amazing. But anyway, I ended up bringing the castle gates all the way up to the line, and then I put this little butterfly code by the staircase because I really thought I liked it love this code, but I don't really like this code actually. So I think I'm gonna save over it with something else. But the fact that these the gates don't line up is actually bothering me a little bit. But the plan is that it doesn't really matter anyway, because I'm going to pull that specific gate forward, and I'm gonna put two simple panels behind it, so that like you have to kind of like shimmy your way through to get onto the steps, so that you can enter into the fairy core section of the island. Now, I might go a little bit crazy with the fairy core section. I really want that to be completely like, well, like maybe heavily waterscaped. I don't know how that's gonna go, but I want to do like water paths and streams and waterfalls in my spiral pond, because you know I can't help it. I was also thinking of doing some kind of sunken pathway. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough space for it, but I might try and do it, because if anything, I'll have the majority of the villagers kind of surrounded by the sunken pathway. I was thinking that I might put the museum in the castle area, but I feel like the museum isn't gonna really fit. So I have a lot of maneuvering to do, you know? Just a lot of maneuvering. I don't know how I'm gonna do that, but it is what it is, you know? So you guys, that's pretty much all I did, like just kind of ramble through this video, but I really had no cohesive thoughts for this part of the build. I was just wanting it to be done. All right, everyone, so this is the final result of the official like entrance area. So I am so happy. I feel like I've come a long way. Like, we've come such a long way, and I love it. I absolutely love it. So you guys didn't see me put this part together, but I did this last night, and this section last night. Just experimenting, but I really like it, and I really love that I'm using the blue emperor butterflies, because I just feel like they add, you know, elegance. So this is what the area is looking like. I was gonna do something here, but I'm still not sure what that's gonna look like. So I just decided to leave this entire space blank, but while building I decided to just line the wall for the most part. I'm gonna do this on the other side as well, and then I think I'm gonna put Elvis like here maybe, or actually maybe along this back corner, like build a third tier and then put Elvis's yard up there, because he's the king of the island, so I think he needs to be on like a high perch somewhere in the castle. And then I'll like line the back cliffs with like castle walls and stuff, which I definitely don't have enough of. I will go get those. But that's what this area is looking like. I think I'm gonna add another bench here and another iron bench right behind here. Like you won't see it, but it's gonna be there. I feel like there should be something there, you know, or at least just in this area. But that is what this area is looking like, and I am actually obsessed. Like, it looks so good. It kind of makes me want to make the entire island a castle island, but I am excited for the fairy core section. I'm so excited. I'm ready to put like my cute little spiral pond somewhere in the back, and yeah, like I'm proud. I am proud of myself. All right, everyone, and that is a wrap for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I definitely enjoyed building this. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. I will see all of you beautiful people later. Bye.